Yo, what's happening, good people, man? Welcome back to another episode of Last Name Loyalty. It's your boy K. Mims. Got my bro B. My bro Louis B. Hey, look, so we were having this discussion the other week in the car. It's gonna be ignorant. Louis ain't gonna answer this. If you only date one thing, does it mean that you don't like your? So if you only date outside your race, does it mean that you don't like your own race? You only date this thing. Let's say I'm Asian, I only date Hispanic. Does that mean that I don't like Asian women?
Could be implied, but sometimes it has to do with the environment you're in, right?
Only?
Yeah, because you could be in an environment where that's the majority of the population. However, if you're in an environment where it's more, inclusive and you're going out of your way, then I would say that is probably an indicator that you probably don't.
But that doesn't mean you don't like them.
Yes, it does, bro.
Yeah.
Now,
Yes,
you
does.
prefer this,
Yep.
but that doesn't mean you don't like them.
Yes, it does, bro.
It might mean you don't want to date them, but it don't mean you don't like them.
You're going to absolutes, man. Why does it got to be absolute?
It does mean that, bro.
It might mean you don't want to date them. If that's what you mean, all right, cool. But if you saying I only date Asian women, so I don't like white women.
We were talking about our own race, bro. I'm not going. You gave two.
You gave too specific.
Yeah. You gave two different jokes. But so my thing is, I don't care who dates who. But if you have a history of variety, and then you choose, it sends a way different message. If you have no variety at all in your dating
Sending
history.
a message and what it actually is are two different things.
But all right, what's to say we'll flip that? Like, what if you've only dated black women? Is that exclusively black women? Does that mean you're not open to dating other races?
Yeah.
I disagree because I've never dated outside of my race, but that doesn't mean that if I were single, that opportunity never presented itself to me. The opportunity never presented itself to me.
Okay, cool. But it still be that though. I get what you're saying.
How?
No, it
If the
doesn't.
opportunity never
It never
presented
presented
itself, how
itself.
does it mean you don't like that thing?
Right.
So I'm not trying to, because it said, you know how we get. I'm not trying to go too far. Louis, do you have a story you'd like to share?
I don't have any stories. I don't have any stories.
Stories about this?
So, how diverse was your high school?
It was.
That's crazy. All right.
Oh man, my last year in high school, it was a majority. It was majority white
Okay, so what do you mean the opportunity that presented itself?
because I was hanging around everybody, but it was mostly black girls that were more overtly pursuing me, and that's just what I was comfortable with. I didn't honestly, if I'm being honest.
Okay, that's the only way to be.
Now we're going to get to the root of it.
Okay.
I was apprehensive to approach other races because I didn't know what that experience would be. So I think that would, and I think maybe the same is vice versa. So I think maybe sometimes that's an element of it as well. But at the time, I would have been open to dating outside of my race. But I wasn't comfortable dating outside of my race.
I just don't think they like me. That's all that is. I don't care what you is if you're not black.
Why do you feel like it's that absolute, like Lewis said? Why do you feel like if you don't do this, you don't like
I
that?
think mine specifically is, I'm going to be real. This L and L, so sometimes it go left. Well, we got to edit. We have to edit. I feel like when you only do something that's not your own race, I feel like it's somewhat rooted in self-hate. Not like of your depiction of your own race. When you only do something, I think that's like, it's different if you dated here, dated there, and settle here. Cool. But if you only do one thing and it's not even like, I'm not talking solely, I'm not talking, it don't matter what it is. You only do this one thing, bro, and it don't matter if you're not black and you only do something outside your race. It's like rooted in some type of hate you have for whatever you're attracted to of your own race, bro. That's my opinion. Like, if you don't, you know what I'm saying? That's why I feel that way.
I have.
And you play basketball, so like white girls to you is like, you know what I'm saying?
Why does
I'm gonna be real. We can have a real conversation. We are 3 African American men who grew up in the South.
Yes.
That just seemed forbidden, like at certain points of
For
our lives.
sure.
Like that was like it was a mystique about
For
dating,
sure.
specifically a white woman.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? It was like, ooh, you got a white girl, like you got to be bold.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I will say to the point you mentioned about self-hate. I have people who are very near to me and dear to me that do that, and my brother and I had the conversation, and we really kind of got down to the root of. We felt that was the case because of the relationship they had with their mother, because that's the first woman you kind of learn how to love. Not saying it's attached to anything else, but excuse me. But that it seemed like they just didn't want that representation.
Yeah.
To be their spouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it. So let me. You got anything? I mean, you did hoop. You know what I'm saying? You hooped at HBCU. Was that uncomfortable with all them black women like that?
Man, ask your next question, bro.
I'm asking.
No, it was not uncomfortable.
So you felt
Is that
at
all?
home?
Wait, are you only dated one race?
No.
Oh.
He trolling as usual.
Yeah. I got to thinking. I was like,
Have you ever seen?
that's because I met him when he
Exactly.
Yeah, bro.
Like,
I was processing. I was like, oh Lord.
Have you know, Lou? Have you? You
Bruh.
know me since I've been 19. I known Doc the same amount of time. Have you ever? It don't gotta be nothing. Yes or no? Have
I'm not sure.
okay. You asked him the question. Have you?
you? Yeah.
Yeah. What?
Have I seen you with some white women?
No, with something other than, because that's what you just asked him. With something other than, that's what you just asked him.
Yeah. What was it? What was it?
Oh,
No. What's the question again?
the same question you just
Have
asked
I seen you
him.
with something other than black?
Come on, man, stop.
Uh,
That's not what you just asked him.
Okay. So my next question would be.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
If y'all had to take, hey, no trolling. Really, the question I'm asking, I'm being serious. That is what I asked. Oh, have I ever? That is what I asked.
Has he ever seen me with something other than black? That's what you just asked him?
No, I asked him.
Because that's what you just said.
I asked him. Has he ever seen you with a black woman?
He's never seen me with nobody but my wife.
That's right. That's all I've seen.
Have you seen me with something other than
Black?
anything? What have you seen me with?
It all.
So move on.
I said that.
No, you didn't.
He was trying not to say it.
Bro, I said you've had variety is why I think you'll.
He said variety at one point.
Thank you.
But
Did he say about? He didn't say it about me.
Then he tried to troll you. Just
Yeah.
he tried to.
I mean, if he ain't never, it could. He could only know if you're white, but still, I mean, you know what I'm saying. But anyway, what years do y'all feel like? Give me a 3-year span. It could be the end of high school, college, adulthood. Do y'all feel like defined y'all the most as men? What 3-year span kind of gave you the best foundation of who you are? Like what time period? What was it? You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that kind of set that foundation of all. Not saying it was the most successful you ever been, but kind of gave you the.
When I started taking risks.
How old were you?
So I'd say anywhere between 21 to 24.
Okay.
That's when I started taking risks. Like I had a plan mapped out for my life. Yeah, I had to deviate and kind of work through everything. But when I started taking risks, like joining the military or being willing to move to another place or, getting married, like those things really define me. Go out and, I sold cars for a little bit. Like I learned so much about myself in those experiences. So when I was willing to take risk and go out my comfort zone, that's when I feel like I started to develop these foundational principles of who I am, and that a lot are with me and I've evolved, but that's where I feel like I've grown the most.
Let me tell a story, man. One time when Lewis was selling cars, me and Brittany got on her nerves because we was broke college kids, man. I went there to see you remember that?
Yep.
I went there to see my boy. That joker put them numbers on that paper. I'm like, oh man, I can't do it. He was hitting me all the jail. I was trying to tell him what I said. Lewis got irritated with me because I couldn't afford the car. I like that.
Hey, bro, they ain't gonna change my. And then what'd you do? You went down the street and bought a car.
I did.
Yo.
But it wasn't the same price.
It wasn't the same
Hey,
price.
let me tell you.
That's funny.
He tried
That's
everything. Like, Lewis did everything. I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, cool. I can't pay that. I'm trying to say everything, but like, I can't pay that. Lewis like, I never forget. He was like, if we get to this number, can we do business? I'm looking at Brittany like, this my man, but nah, man. Hey, man,
I'm glad you didn't.
Lewis walked out that room so irritated.
I put that deep in the memory, you know. I put that way
Hey,
back
do you
there.
remember that, Lewis?
I remember it.
Yeah, but nah, man.
remember
I said that the same because it was in that time span of when you were selling cards and stuff where you just said it.
Hey, man.
Boy, he was aggravated that we was broke.
I wasn't
boy.
aggravated, man. I wasn't aggravated.
Yeah, the law.
I think I
He
was
was aggravated. We was broke.
I was taking it personal. I was taking that personal. That's all. I was taking
Oh,
that.
for real?
Yeah, because I was doing something new, right? Like I think anytime you jump out and take risk and do something different,
That's fair.
And you don't get really. It took me, man. My story is so unique, man. It took me a month to sell my first car.
For real?
Yeah, bro. I didn't sell a car for a month. So and that was within that time span.
Yeah.
So and me, like I'd always been, you know, top at whatever I'd done. So that was the first time I had to really get some humility introduced into my life and as an adult. And what was interesting was by the third month I had set a store record. Right.
Dang.
And
It took us so one and didn't stop.
I really took the momentum, but what it was is I had to kind of take out, and this is what I learned, that I had to be personable. I've always been process driven. So when they taught us how to sell, I literally did that quote that's what we were told.
Yeah.
But once I learned how to introduce me, and really what people were doing is they were buying the experience from me.
Yeah.
Right. And I learned how to read people and their signals, and I started picking up on when people couldn't afford it.
Yeah, being
and I would have
broke.
been able to figure out what the next car was. Right. So once I started to adapt that mentality and be flexible, that's why I had immediate success. So that's why I said it was growth. That's why it was important. I learned that in the car business.
It was, bro. It was. What about you, Doc? What's your years?
Probably when I got home from college. I was. Bitch, did you say 30?
Boy, you wrong, man. You wrong. You did go to college later though, didn't you? You went twice, but you was hooping.
He went 29 and then
B-Dot, man, I
Like
would
I
love to
can't
hear.
even, I
I would
can't
love
even
to
be
hear what
serious
you.
around this dude, man.
I would love to hear what you have to say, man. I would love to hear what you have to say.
Duh, bro.
You are.
But you
ass.
probably will need to specify which.
My second time when I got home from Claflin, and I realized, all right, I got to get a job, and I started taking jobs more seriously. They weren't just jobs. I was trying to find the thing, right?
Yep.
And then I started playing. I immediately got into summer leagues, and then I found my semi-pro team.
Okay.
And I started doing that, and I'm like, I was torn between the two, and it was just like, oh, what do I need to do? And I had to actually think about my future. Like, which one is it? With my situation, I had to think about now, and I kind of had to let that go. So I did the semi-pro for fun, but that was when I first started to like think about my life. I had to where I needed to grow. I started taking my relationship more serious. Go back to season 1 of LNL, you'll get that story.
Boy, you messed that up.
Yeah, I did. But yeah, that was the time. That was the time where I had to figure out me, where I wanted to go, what I needed to do, who I needed to be around.
Say that again.
Because who you around affects actually a lot of what you do.
A lot of what you do.
For real.
A lot of what you do.
If you don't have positive influence,
Man, that's good, B-Dot.
man, I realized a lot. I started early, but when I started, it was I'm just having fun.
Yeah.
And until I realized all right, the fun can be there, but I gotta get serious, you know.
Man, I love what you said, bro. Who you are around is
Boy, look at here.
man. You hear that cliche? I know you got to go, Kenny, but you hear that cliche? You like,
good,
I'll show me your friends and I'll show you who you are, man. And
what?
that's so real, man. And you know, it's funny that span of time, I actually met my mentor. And that really, and that's what really changed my whole relationship with God. Like, you know, how I saw myself, what I could become, and how to not limit my thinking. Like books and all this, like the power of all of those things, like literally came in that setting, from being in that environment around those people. And I had to mature a lot quicker. But yeah,
No, I agree. Man, my time frame is exactly as yours. 21 to 24, bro. Lost my Dukes, moved away, got married, started my career. As far as foundations go,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think the best thing that helped me, as social as I am, was isolation in DC. Like just being by myself. Like I've never been in a position like I am now. Where like I've always been in Raleigh, you got my peoples. Went to Greensboro, got my peoples. When me and Brady went to DC, boy,
yeah.
That's you.
it ain't nothing out there, bro. You learn
Hey,
so much.
and he did not want to go.
I did not. I
yeah.
didn't, bro. I didn't, man. I never get when I did not. But because I actually built resentment towards my wife when I actually got up there. But now I think it's one of the best moves I could ever make.
Do you think you would be as far along as you are?
No.
If you didn't.
No, I would be nowhere near it, bro. I'd be nowhere near. I don't think. I think the thing that that moving helped me. I mean, you've done it.
Yep.
Like moving away from where you're from expands your mind so much.
Huge.
And you'll really realize adapting to a new environment, a new city, you'll really realize how much of a commodity you are with your frame of mind, or what a commodity you're not. Like going into a new environment, you got to build from ground zero.
Yeah.
Like nothing was handed from that regard. You know what I mean? And also moving to a progressive city. It ain't like I got a job out in Texas, let's go. Nah.
Yeah.
I'm in the nation's capital.
Yep.
Where it's dog eat dog. You got colleges, you got new grads, you got everybody.
Think about that. The competition level of just jobs.
Yeah,
And
for sure.
they picked you, man.
Bro, that's how I feel about the job I have right now.
That's incredible.
Yo, come on, chill out. So, but now I would say that time frame, man. But now
And it wasn't a shortage or nothing. They really picked you.
see. But we can't talk about being in college at 29. But he don't be about that. You see what I'm saying?
No, I'm just making sure that you understand how impactful that decision was.
Yeah, the hell with you, man.
Yeah, man.
He ain't gonna tell y'all, man. He called me broke in that room. I should have
No, I
recorded.
did not. No, I did not. I did not call him
You
broke.
ain't said, but you said it with your eyes. Like this.
I feel bad now that you're telling me, like, hey, bro, I wouldn't hear none of that. Hey, bro, I told you we could.
Hey man, let me tell you this. Man, my homeboy is willing to put me in some bad debt to get his first car. So y'all see,
Yeah, that's bad.
I felt what you said though. Like it was, you said you took it personal because it was like,
I ain't
damn,
know,
I
you
can't
ain't tell
even.
me that you ain't sell a car yet, though.
You was like, I can't even sell to my people.
No, he did. Hey, let me tell you what he said.
But that's what.
He said, "Nah, my people
you go.
broke."
Nah, bro. That's it.
Yeah.
Like, dang, I can't
Yeah.
sell to them. You know what I mean? Like, damn.
Hey,
Is
how
this
you know I
wrong?
went down the street and bought a car?
Cause we knew each other. I saw the car.
So you drive.
Oh yeah. Man, you know how much that payment was? $156.
That's really good, man. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you, man.
Hey, wait, how much was the payment that you would end up paying? $400?
And this was it was like 15 years ago.
Hey, and he knew. He knew.
2011. I never get it was $412 about 7. Sheesh. And he said we get. I'm like, Brett, man, you know my boy. Louis, nice Honda. Wow, we got that, bro. We wrote that.
400.
Hey, baby.
Hey, bro. It's time to roll.
Hey, beat out. You write on the paper. You know, like they do the fake. Like I gotta go talk to our manager. He wrote the paper with a touch. Hey, grab the paper with them. Can we do business here? Okay, now. You know how they got to pick the board up to go. Oh, you know how they got to pick the board up to go out, right? Maybe they can pick it up hot. Like,
Man.
broke. He want to say he's broke. He's broke.
Yep.
since I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I crank my little backs up and like, yeah, man. I'm sorry to disappoint you. Hey, I really got the cards. I love Lewis, but that nigga tripping.
Hey, man. Listen, man. It was
good times, bro.
It was good, man. I learned so much, man. Like, I think when
That's when you was in grind mode, boy.
Man, I was in super grind mode. I had like 3 jobs at one point, and doing that though was like unsecure because you really eat what you kill, right? Yeah. And being in that environment was challenging, but it really put my back against the wall. And I would say one commonality we all 3 had is that was also the time I realized no one's gonna come save me.
Oh man!
Oh my God! It's me.
It's me or bust.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's the common, timeline for all of us.
But did you feel like that before the moment came, or when the moment hit, you realized nobody was coming to save you, or you always kind of have like that survival is me versus me?
I've always had that, but it really didn't kick in until then because my son was born. I was newly married, and I thought all the things that I have now, thank you God, would come a certain way. But then I realized it ain't gonna be this cookie cutter story that you initially thought.
Oh yeah,
you got to go out here and make it happen. It's gonna be up to you.
Yep.
And I was gonna figure it out.
Yeah, that was just tough. I always respected people that could be in industries like that because those one of those ones like when you eat what you kill, like time off is not a thing because you missing money if you sitting at home. You ain't no hourly joint. Yep. It's really based off that. But the next question I'll ask you, gentlemen, what would y'all say? Do I want to go there? A lot of people, we all married, you know what I'm saying? Yep. A lot of years in the game. And a lot of people think marriage comes without temptation. However, you really have to lean on discipline. What helped y'all grow into like now, I ain't talking about nothing ignorant. I'm saying just legitimately the practices that helped you become the disciplined person you are. And I'm not necessarily talking about just cheating. Discipline comes in many ways. Like you make your own money, you got to worry about your family, but you had to be disciplined enough to realize that these things matter first. What things helped you understand where to prioritize and be disciplined in your thoughts and in your processes for your families?
I think that starts way back when I realized it's me. I got to take care of me. So the discipline starts there. And then if we fast forward to the family, it's like this thing that I love, just like I loved myself, this thing I love, I got to take care of. So it's a natural thing after that. It's like, I got to keep going. Like I got to go harder now because these things are dependent on me. If I don't go as hard as I know I can go, they don't eat. They don't have the warmth of this house. They don't have the things that they need to have.
Yep.
So it starts way back. I don't think you can. You can. I think it's harder to just, one day just be like, I'm gonna be disciplined today. It don't work like that.
Well, gotta go there, yeah.
Discipline comes with people. When I hear discipline, sometimes I when I talk to people about it, they think that it comes without failure.
Oh yeah,
God, no.
It's failure and discipline. Discipline is to recognize the mistake and make the adjustment. And you may fail again, but it's like I'm going to keep adjusting. And it's really just consistency to do better.
Yep.
It's the willingness, it's will and consistency to do better. And that's how you create the discipline, right? Because for me, whether it's anything that has to do with my marriage, I look at what the outcome is. I look at what I would get out of this situation now, and ultimately what the outcome would be later on, right? And if this doesn't tie into that future outcome that I'm trying to have, then it is removed.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real, man. I'm gonna be judged, but I'm gonna say the truth. I don't think I really got super disciplined until I understood I had something worth losing, man. I think in my early marital years, breaking up or not being together, it was like it hurt your heart, but you ain't really realize what you was losing if you were to lose it at that time. Wasn't nothing crazy going on, wasn't nothing stupid going on, but it's like when you young, you be like, man, a little small stuff irritating. Like, man, come on, man. And then I'm gonna say something that I'll be real. When you in DC, a place like DC, and you're young and married, and the space is so vibrant, it's so easy to think you're missing something because everything is like a happy hour is a park away.
Yeah,
going out everywhere is popping. My friends coming up, even though my friends are in relationships. The point I'm making is like you really realize if you weather that storm of insecurity, because that's what it is. If you weather that storm, you really realize like I already have it all. So I think I already had discipline, but it really didn't get tried until you realize like, nah, this ain't. I don't want nothing but this.
I've always felt like I've seen through the facade of that being the glamorous part of like being out and social and all that.
But Louis, you also can we speak frankly?
Yeah.
How long?
Go ahead.
When we met?
Yep. That was the only time.
But you get what I'm saying though?
Yep.
Imagine that older in a way more vibrant city than Greensboro.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying you wrong, but and this is the thing, bro. You always been like 10 years older than us mentally. Like,
Yeah.
You know how I met this man?
I'm glad you said mentally, boy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, I'll never get this. We was working at a certain place. And Lewis was working the night shift. We worked 4 to 10. Lewis worked like 8 to like 6 in the morning, right? So you know how Lewis is, sizing people up, right? So we finally get cool. Like 2-3 weeks go by. He like realizes these guys pretty cool. So we just talking about stuff. Do you know this guy read the job description? He was like, yeah. As soon as I saw facility maintenance, I knew this job was some BS. And here I am like, I ain't even see that. I ain't even know when you gonna be clean. Like, what, bro? Like, am I lying?
No, you're not lying.
So like, I'm already looking at this guy like working. Now, mind you, I'm in college. He working full time already. I ain't gonna never get it. Can I say what type of car?
Which one?
The Trailblazer.
Oh yeah.
Joker had a Trailblazer SUV like already like suited and booted. I'm like, this guy's serious, bro. And granted, now that we're older, I understand where you was at in life at the time. But it's like, I'm saying all that to say, like, bro was super serious. So then when we really got cool and we started going out, they left me outside the club one night. But we got cool. We was in them. They was in him and my older brother was like this. I mean, because they was older, they could get out, and it was like booming. I'm gonna be real with you. The most dangerous part of that time was being young with money to us at the time and having friends. Like we had an apartment.
Yeah.
We could go out, and it was just like boom. So I'm saying all those things to say when I got this. Let me be real. Y'all never forget this. When I moved to DC and I got that job offer in 2013, the salary was $47,000. And I thought I just was making $13.
Right.
Boy.
Could tell you nothing.
Man,
Nothing,
what?
right?
Could tell
Exactly. Yes.
Could tell him nothing.
So I'm saying that to say, and I'm at my job, like everybody older than me. So like I ain't got no relatability there. Man, I go to a happy hour. We don't have that in North Carolina at the time.
They
so
didn't.
it's
That
like,
wasn't.
it's like, so I'm saying all these things to say I wasn't able to look through it, Lewis. I'm like, I get mad. I'm like, see, I got me talking, boy.
Yeah.
See, you got me talking.
I'm listening.
So I never get this. We live right by DCA. And I would sit on the porch and watch all these planes go by. We'd be high. I'm like, man, I can see DC across the water. I'm just like, man, the city popping, man. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't until I really realized like all those people were longing for what I had. So it's like, you know what, bro? Like it's fun. I'm social. I go out, but it didn't have the same meaning to me once I realized like, I don't really want that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's too much that come with that. But yeah, man, the city was
That's true. That will change your perspective on it.
What?
The being in a place like that, a more vibrant place.
Oh,
it will
yeah,
change your
bro.
perspective.
Coming from a place like this.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's the thing though. For what it's worth, Greensboro was super popping at the time when we were. It ain't DC.
It ain't the same. Yeah.
Hey, bro.
No, it ain't the same.
It's not. It's not. But for the context of our lives.
Yeah, no, I'm not taking away Greensboro. I had an amazing time in Greensboro when I would come up there.
Yeah.
It ain't DC.
No, it ain't DC.
Yeah, it's not.
It ain't DC.
It's not. All right, fellas. All right. So to that same thing, what is there any pivots? Not relationship wise. I'm saying man wise. That when you reflect, you're like, damn. I think this would have been a better move. We all happy with our lives now. We just talking. Like, is there any pivots that's obvious to you now that may not have been obvious then? Does that question make sense?
Yep.
I think so. I'm gonna answer it, and you can tell me yes or no.
Okay.
Something that I would have changed.
Just be that. I'm not getting in families and what I'm saying.
Something that I would have changed.
Yeah.
Right.
Or
done differently.
Yes.
Man, yes.
A major pivot though, not nothing minute.
Lewis say this to me quite often. I would be in the league.
All right. Well, we ain't lying on the pod
now. No. Listen to me. I have seen a lot of people around me. I've seen a lot of people who have played on my semi-pro team. I've played against in semi-pro.
They make it.
That go overseas, go to G Leagues, go to all these things that I know I can play as good as or better than them.
Yeah.
My situation at the time where I had those opportunities, I had to prioritize. I'm making money here, I'm not making money here, or so I thought.
Yeah.
If I could pivot now, I would have said, forget this job right now. On this day, I'm going.
Yeah.
I'm going to this combine. I'm going to do these things. And I passed up on 2 opportunities that I really could have taken. The third one was more of a like, dang, it's last minute. I don't know. Yeah. But if I could pivot,
that would have been the one.
Yeah.
I would just jump.
I'll be trolling Docket Who for real.
Yeah.
I would have pivot.
What's yours, Keenan?
It's honestly, I think the only thing I don't regret it because I met my wife. I just think I would have took some of the scholarships that I could have gotten off basketball at a smaller school to get the experience. Like just
to know that you could have.
Yeah, and took the 4 years, could have got the same job I got now, probably not owe nobody.
Yeah, because teaching, yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Like I still would have been a Mav guy. Just wishing I would have took the opportunity. But back to what we've talked about so many times, like I didn't have nobody tell me like, hey, and I'm being serious. I know this is gonna sound crazy, but I had nobody tell me like, you're short, you're talented, but you're not going to the league.
Yeah.
Go get this free education. Enjoy these 4 years being a collegiate basketball player. Oh, you know what I'm saying? And I think the reason why I'm more into that, I think I could have made connections. What I've really realized in my adult life, a lot of the, how can I say this? Like real level connections. People went to school with these people, played with them, coached with them, been in different places, and they just connecting dots. So it's like I knew my network would have opened up even more. Even looking at like pertaining to this. Imagine going to play against all these schools and you meeting people, coaches, and and you do this and you're able to pull people that's in different places because no funny, no arrogance. Like even my network now of basketball, thinking if I would have went to that level and took advantage of it, like I could have the same job I had now and really be just the experience. And then now that I'm a dad, like I think it would have been cool to have that experience for my kids somewhat to share and like have a jersey, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't really talk about basketball like that. And I don't, and like people don't know, but I was good for real.
No, he's really good. These guys really are good.
Yeah.
Like way above the average guy.
Yeah,
they're
so
really
like,
good.
But I'm just like, dang, I wish somebody would have just ring like, hey, stupid, chill out.
It bothered me a lot, and he didn't tell me that the whole short thing, like how he felt about it in basketball until a couple years after, you know, all of it was done. You know, it bothered the mess out of me because we hooped every day.
Yeah.
From sun up to sun down. And I'm looking at him like, yo, this is one of the best people I've ever hooped with.
Yep.
The chemistry on the court was stupid. Like we were unbeatable.
When he's supposed to go?
We were supposed to go together.
Yeah.
But like when he told me that, I'm like, what? I know point guards who are midgets.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, what?
Hey, don't call me no midget, bro.
Bruh, you were taller than my point guard on my semi-pro team.
Oh, boy.
Like,
midget, bro.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
You see what I'm saying?
Beat God. Boy.
Don't be calling me no midget, bro.
Nah, I didn't know that. I mean, you just opened up to me recently that how serious that was. For
Yeah,
you.
man, it was, man. So I have a traumatic experience attached to basketball. I think when my mom got cancer the first time, it was just I think it was timing. Like I was really elevating, and I kind of just ran away from it, like because of that attachment. But Louis,
Yeah.
it's you, bro.
Man, I have convinced myself that everything has led to me being where I am
And
now.
I would agree with that.
I would say, man, if there was a pivot I probably could have made sooner, I'm going to take a different route.
Okay.
And I would say, I would bring up something more recent, and I would say going to therapy.
Touche.
Because I feel like I spend a lot of time now undoing some of my responses that I probably could have gotten ahead of if I would have went to therapy sooner.
Yeah.
And I feel like I would have been able to handle and understand why I respond to things the way that I do, and that would make me a better husband or more equipped husband or father to my kids.
Yeah.
That's real.
Yeah, I would say that.
What I love about Lewis, man, everything circle back about being the best dad to his kids, bro. That's what's up. Not saying that none of us in this room, you included, Sensei, or that, but for real, man.
Yeah.
Man, so appreciate everybody tapping in, man. It's been a episode of Last Name Loyalty. B-Dot could have hooped in the league, but you know what I'm saying?
We ain't supposed to be rich. We're supposed to be filming in Miami.
Yeah. Imagine if Dot would have went to league and then we would have had this.
Boy.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Never mind. If y'all want to see where we would have been at, go back to our Miami documentary and hear what Lewis said after we left brunch. That's what we would have had. You know what I'm
Yeah,
talking
for
about?
sure.
You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about? All right, man. It's your boy K-Dot Bills, my bro B-Dot, my bro Louis B, man. We out.